With the prospect of fixtures being postponed and rearranged, double game week 22 may be a good week to use your free hit. We're going to do an early draft in this video. Stay tuned. Let's take a look. Hi Fantasy Managers, welcome to FPL Team Talk. Happy New Year to you all. I hope you've had a great Christmas and New Year. You've really enjoyed yourself. Looking forward to Game Week 22. Game Week 21 is in full flow right now. Lots of reasons to have a look at an early wildcard. Love putting these videos together for you guys. Really appreciate all the support and comments you've put down. Great to see you enjoy the content. So don't forget to hit that like. Any suggestions as to other content, love to hear from you as well. Hit that subscribe. Let's have a look for reasons to free hit in Game Week 22. On screen we have the fixtures for game week 22 then. As we can see, a couple stand out straight away. We've got Manchester City versus Chelsea. That's going to be a big game there. We've got also West Ham Leeds, Spurs Arsenal. Might be a close game, especially with Arsenal playing at the moment. So there's a few games, a few tricky fixtures that actually maybe we want to avoid. So why free hit in the first place? West Ham and Manchester City, we know they're not going to have a double game week. So that means a lot of us will have Cancelo, a lot of Diaz owners, Bernardo Silva potentially, Antonio, Bowen, the likes of Ben Rama. A lot of these players will not be in your side for game week 22 having a double game week. Clearly, we want to target players who have double game weeks. So what do you do with those players? You don't really want to be taking them out because they have good fixtures after game week 22. West Ham, they've got Manchester United, but then Watford, Leicester, Newcastle, Wolves, good fixtures. And we know West Ham can score against absolutely anyone. And look at Manchester City, Southampton, Brentford, Norwich, all at home. I do not want to be getting rid of those Manchester City players, but I do also want to target those double game week teams. So let's have a look then. You have, remember, got the 2 free hits. Is it worth taking one now? The danger is, I guess, is that we just want to hold on to those free hits and then we'll regret it later on in the season thinking this was the ideal opportunity. Potentially you've got one now, it will give you a great advantage for your mini-league rivals, your overall ranks. So possibly this is a D of week 2 target, especially if you do have a lot of those West Ham and Manchester City assets. Let's have a little look at what team we would have. Schmeichel 4.8 away at Burnley looks like a good fixture for Leicester. Potentially, and these have got to be confirmed, remember, Norwich or Tottenham at home could be one of their double games. You'd think, really, if you're free hitting, it would be nice to get confirmation at Norwich because that looks like a great fixture. Burnley, Norwich, 2 green ones, looks like a good choice in goal to me. Then you have Luke Thomas as well, same fixtures for him, absolutely nailed it in that Leicester team at the moment. Trent, I think that's a great fixture at home to Brentford. We know how nailed he is, how potent he could be. If he also gets a double against Leeds, that would be nice. Away at Arsenal, you're still getting 2 fixtures from Trent, always capable of giving you attacking returns. Then you have Keane at the back, and Norwich and Newcastle will be a great double. Even if it's Burnley away, that still looks like 2 good games for Everton. Again, he's absolutely nailed at the back. Simicast, cheapest defender in the game. I think you can afford to have someone on the bench. He would. I'd be very unlikely that he would play either of these games. So I'm just going to have him as bench fodder at 3.7. He takes Liverpool's slot. I don't think I'm going to want him for anything. Remember, Salah and Mane both missing for AFCON. So I'm just not sure whether I'd want a Liverpool player. So I'm happy to put Simicast in as my bench. Lamptey at home to Palace. Then he's got Manchester City or possibly Tottenham. Neither of those look great, but again, 2 games, you could certainly get a clean sheet against Palace. And Lamptey, if you played FPL last season, he was just a really good attacking asset at the end of the beginning of the season before he got injured. Coming back, getting back to what looks like his old form. He looks a really good player, really like him. But again, if he could be one of your bench players, if someone else misses out, he could come in. But with all these double game weeks, more than likely your players that are going to start 11 are going to be getting some sort of minutes. Moving to midfield, Gallagher should be back. He's missed the last couple of games, so he should get a rest. We'll know more by this point. Watford away, Brighton away. Definitely played a Brighton game. Bit of a grudge match that for Palace and Brighton. Always after they ground shared a bit of needle. Watford away would be a lovely fixture for him as well. Having a rest, albeit forced, quite like the option of having Gallagher. 6.2, looks good. Jota, definitely Brentford at home. Again, if he gets that Leeds fixture, that looks great. With the lack of options, people going to AFCON, he just looks like a really nice player to have on your side. Gray, again, Norwich away, then either Newcastle or Burnley. Think he's got to be an option at 5.5, looks great. And then Maddison as well. Burnley, Norwich, or even Tottenham, home game. We know they can score against anyone, Leicester, like him and Son. A lot of fixtures they've got to rearrange, so I think the chances of them getting a double game would look really high. Arsenal at home, then possibly Burnley, Brighton, Leicester. Any one of those games are quite light. I think you'd probably choose Burnley if you had the choice. Front Ronaldo at home to Wolves. Wolves, I think it'd be a tough nut to crack, but then you've got Brighton or possibly Brentford away. On pens, one of the best players of all time, let's face it. I think he's got to come in. Kane as well, same fixtures as Son. Burnley, Brighton, Leicester, but definitely Arsenal at home. I still think he could score. That should be quite a good game. And then Dennis as well, not going to the AFCON controversially. Away at Newcastle, Palace, possibly as a double, Wolves, Burnley at 6.1. I just think he's a great option. You've got a lot of premiums in this side. I think Dennis has got to balance that up. Could play him on your bench if you want. Here's the team. Total value is 102.5. So possibly with Sundergaard and goal, you could stretch this. Remember, this is the most it could cost. If you've already got Trent in, quite possibly you're not going to have to pay that extra to get him in. You might have got him in at 12.5. You might have, 12.5, 7.5, 8 million. You may already have him in. So a lot of these players you might have in your side already, so your value wouldn't need to be as high. Most people should be able to get to this. But I like that side. It looks really nice. Almost all of these players are going to double game week. But we do have to wait for those fixtures first. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, please click on that like. Remember to hit that subscribe button. Lots will change, no doubt, over the next few weeks when we're getting towards game week 22. So maybe not the last we've heard of the free hit side. It may change. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are you going to free hit? In the meantime, take care.